Alright, so you are welcome to this particular graphic design class by Clemsy Designs. We've created a lot of online training classes to a lot of students, and right now a lot of people are now good graphic designers outside there making millions of money even than I'm doing. Alright, so this video is just going to give you the basics of the Pixellab, right? The Pixellab. So for this graphic design, we're going to be working with the Pixellab, which works on Android, right? So you just locate your Pixellab app on your phone and you tap it open, right? So this is my Pixellab. So you just click on it, it takes you, and this is the home page for that particular app. This is what you see when you open it. So this is a default text that is on the screen. So straight away just click on the delete button here and get it off, right? So you have your workspace empty, right? And the default background, as you can see, this is the default background that is being that has been opened for me. You can set it to the background you want depending on what you are going to design, right? So I will take you through some of the tools that we have in Pixellab, just like in Photoshop, which is for Windows, where you have a lot of tools that we use in making our designs. Here too we have some. So when I open it just like this, I have a lot of tools to show you, right? So at this button at the base here, if you can see what I'm doing, click on it. So you see stickers, import, draw, shapes, bizarre, and then arrow and co, right? So we mostly will be using the shapes as you can see. So you click on shapes. Yes, so the default shape that will come is the square shape, right? But when you click on this, yes, click at it, so it will take you to all the shapes that we have in the shapes button. So we have the square, we have the circle, we have the semicircle, arrow, triangles, right angle, triangle. We have in fact, I'm getting confused. So we have a lot of shapes. I can't mention all of them, their names, but we have a lot of shapes that you can use in your designing. So that is it for the shapes. Yeah. So I don't want to pick any shape for now. So let me cancel that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you can also come to this particular three dots at the top corner, right? The top corner, that's the right corner, three dots. Click on it. So when you click on it, you see menus, right? So we have use image from gallery, we have full screen, we have use image from camera, import image size. So mostly we use the image size. Then then open.plp file. So any project you are working on in a Pixellab, when you save it, that is where it stores, right? So next time when you come and you want to open to that same file, you simply go to click on open.plp file. So when I click on it right now, you see a lot of projects I've done on Pixellab, right? I've deleted some, but these are the few I still have for my Pixellab. These are projects I've worked on, right? Yes. So when you are working on a project and you are not done, or you will come back to it, and it's even good when you are working on a project, just save it. Later on, if you get a similar project, you just come to make some additions and you are gone. So this is it for that. So that is open.plp file. That is what that one is used for, right? So we move away from there. So we also have image size. This is it, image size. So when I tap on image size, yes, it will take me to where I'll have to set the size for my workspace. Already I told you this was the workspace. This whole space is for you to work on. That is where you do your designing. So this is where you set the size that you want to use for your design. So depending on the particular design you want to do, you need to set the width and the height for it, right? So this is the custom size, the one I just opened and it came, that square shape work area. That was the default or custom preset, right? So when you open it, you have custom, we have square, we have profile square, That's profile picture, that's still square. So when we look at the custom square and the profile picture, they are almost the same. Then we have YouTube channel banner, YouTube thumbnail, Facebook cover art, we have Google Plus cover photo, and then Twitter header size. So you pick a particular size depending on what you are going to design. So for example, if you are designing a flyer that someone wants to use on his profile picture on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and you want it to fit exactly right, just go straight and click on profile picture, then okay, so you have this size. So when you use this size to make a design, it will fit exactly just inside your profile picture space. Yes, you can also set your own size. So you just click here, you can edit that to any particular size you want to use. So let me try this 600. Okay, so you see that it has increased, right? Now I have a very bigger workspace. So depending on what you are going to design, this is where you set the size of your flyer or your banner. This is where you set the size for it. All right. So if you want to set it, just tap on the three dots, come to image size, and edit the size, right? So let's move away from that. And this button here, that is the undo button. So when you have done something in Pixellab that you regretted doing it, or you want to just undo it, right? Just click on this particular back key on top here. This particular back key, just click on it. It will undo the process, right? Then this button here is for saving your document. So when you click on it, you see save as project, and you also see as save as image. So if you want to save your project that you are working on, go straight and click on save as project. If you want to save your design as an image to share it, you are done with your design and you need the image of it to share to the person who has asked you to make that design, click on save image, right? So we also move away from there. Then this plus sign, very useful. When you click on it, you see text, you see current date, sticker shapes from gallery and draw, right? So we already saw the draw somewhere, we saw from gallery somewhere, we saw shape sticker somewhere, text somewhere. All right, this is also another way. So if you want to bring any image from your phone, that's your internal storage, to this particular space and work on it, just come to from gallery. So it will take you to your phone's gallery. Where you have your pictures. Sorry. So this is my gallery. I have a lot of pictures here. All right. So this a picture I would just want to just bring to my Pixellab. This is a picture, right? So when you tap on the picture, this is what you see. If you want to crop it, you can do that. These are different kind of shapes that you can use to bring that picture inside. I hope you can see the differences. Yes. So I pick this and you click on the tick mark and you have brought it inside Pixellab, right? Yes, you've brought it into your project. And so when you want to bring something, so let me just take that off. All right, let me just maintain it for some reasons. So if you just want to bring something inside, an image, a tool, anything you have on your phone, just go straight, click on that plus sign at the top of your workspace, this plus sign, click on it, then you go to gallery. It will take you to your phone internal storage, then you just you bring your picture in. All right, so you can see that my image that I brought is highlighted, right? So these are tools that I can use to work on my image. These are tools I can use to work on my image. So we have crop. If I want to crop this image, I can crop it like this. So you can see. So that's the crop. If I want to delete it, this is delete button. Click on it. If I want to copy it, copy. So I've copied it. So I have 2 copies. Yeah. Then this is the position. right? This position. So if you don't want to move it with your hand and you want to use that one, I can increase the movement tool. If I leave it like this and I click, you see that it's moving small. But if I increase it and I move it, it moves a bit faster, right? So that is also the move tool. That's position, using to move your items, that, or let me say your layers, right? Let's use the terms, your layers. All right. We also have resize. So this is used to either increase or decrease the size of your layer. So this particular layer, which is a picture, if I want to decrease the size, although I can hold the edge here, pull it like this to decrease it and increase it. If I don't want to do that, I can just come here. You see, we have width and height. So if I want to decrease the width, I'll just click on this, and it's decreasing. It's decreasing, right? If I want to increase it, just the same way, the plus sign to increases the size of your layer. So that is also the work of the relative size. Then we also have color, right? So if let me undo that. Okay, so if I pick this particular layer and I want to give it color, I'll just come to color, this. So we have different colors here, right? So if I pick black, it becomes black. If I pick white, it becomes white. We also have gradient color, which is a mixture of one or more, two or more colors, right? So this gradient colors I can give to it. Yeah. So that's also the work of the gradient, the color tool, right? So this gradient color, I can still mix it the way I want. Maybe I don't like it this way, so just click on the plus button to take you to this place, and this is where you can set the color the way you want, mix it the way you want, and go ahead and work with it, right? Yes, you just select the color you want to work with, and you come here, pull it the way you want, then you have it here, as you can see. Yes, so that is the gradient color, setting the gradient color. So let's move away from that too. Then we also have texture. Oh, I will talk about that one later, maybe when the use comes. If I say it now, maybe I'll be doing some different things. This, I just want to give you the basics of the Pixellab, some of the tools and how we can use them. So opacity tool is there, color filters, we have stroke, we have eraser, we have erase color. So let me talk about the stroke first. Stroke. So before I use the stroke, let me just bring a shape inside, right? So I'll go to my layers and hide these two pictures. Then I can have this shape here. So this shape, if I want to give it stroke, let's see how the stroke works. So when you click on the stroke, enable it, we have different colors that you can give for the stroke. So if I pick red, you can see there's red around my circle. Right? So if you want to increase it, click on the plus button. If you want to decrease it, click on the minus button, and you have that red around your circle. So that is how the stroke works. That is stroke. Alright, then we also have eraser. So just like normal erasers, this is also used to clean, right? It's also used to clean. But later on we will see a different use of the eraser. But for now, let's look at the erasing property of this eraser. Alright, so you can set it here, is blurriness. You can leave it as normal, increase the size of the eraser, and you see that it cleans. Yeah. Then if you don't want to use your finger to clean, you can give it a handle, and you come to the button, this particular design, increase it. So you now have a button that you can hold, or a handle that you can hold and use it to clean. You hold and use it to clean. So that is the eraser tool, and that is what we use it for. That is the eraser tool. Alright. Then we also have mask tool. The mask, as you can see, if I enable that part that has been arced by that particular what do I call it? This part, this portion will be will be taken off. If I enable it, this portion will be taken off. The part that has been covered will be taken off. As you can see, it's off, right? So that is the mask. So maybe you have a shape, you want to cut it maybe to a different shape, you can use the mask tool. So that is also for that. All right, then we also have erase color. Erase color. So for the erase color, anything that is white, when you enable the erase color, everything goes. Erase color, it takes off every white color with a particular layer that you are working with. So for this layer, let me give it I'm going to show you how the erase color works. So let me give it a color like all right, let's give it some white color, just like the white it has. Let's get it some stroke, some red stroke. Let's increase the size of the stroke. All right, so I come to erase color. Oh, sorry, everything is gone. Oh my god, let me undo that. So like I have this image here, let me use that one for the erase color. If I come to erase color and enable it, everything that is white is gone. You see this shade here was white, is gone. Yeah, let me undo it and you look at that. You see the white color, see that is white, right? So if I go to erase color and I click on erase color, you see that white will go away. Erase color, it's gone, right? And so when I increase the tolerance, you will not even see it. And even the background, which was white, will go away, right? So that is how we work with, how we use the erase color. For rotate, just like normal rotation, it's used to rotate your layers. All right, yeah. Then 3D rotation on the x-axis, y-axis, that is also what we use that rotation for. So this one rotates it on the x-axis, this one rotates it on the y axis, right? Okay, so that's also 3D rotation. We have shadow. So before we use the shadow, let me get some text inside our workspace. So for this, I'll take off this, then get something like Clumsy designs. So that is just a text I want to use to show you how the shadow looks like. So before that, let me set my background, give it a white background so that you see what I'm going to do clearly, right? You see it clearly. So for my text, let me give my text a very black color. So we have Clumsy designs. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a shadow and you see how the shadow works. So shadow, when I disable, this is the normal text, right? But when I enable the shadow, as you can see, this is what you see. Yeah, and I can increase the radius of the shadow, right? I can increase it, I can decrease it, and that is how the shadow works. All right, so I'll just undo that. Okay, then we also have emboss. And so when I enable the emboss, you see it disappearing. I just need to decrease the size and I'll have my emboss here. So let me make it a bold one and decrease the size. I want you to see the emboss nicely there. All right, so this emboss is the emboss tool. That is the effect it has. You can rotate the lightening of it. Yeah, then the intensity, the ambient light, bevel, you can set all these. The hardness of, you can set it. I hope you can see the changes. You can see, yeah. So that is also for the emboss. All right, so the tools are plenty here, right? We have a lot of tools to work with, and this is our Pixellab. So let me take off that, undo, Let me undo all my processes and see if I can have my all right, so we can this okay. So basically this is just the Pixellab. These are some of the tools I've just showed you. We have a lot of tools to learn, but I don't want the video to be too long. That makes the classes very boring. So just go through this 20 minutes video, get the basics of Pixellab, how to use it to how to use the many tools on Pixellab to make a good design. This is giving you, just exposing you to the tools. On our next video, we will look at how to now use the tools. How do we use them to get our designs done, right? So this video is giving you an introduction to the Pixellab. So thank you very much for joining us for this particular class. I'm very happy you are here, and count yourself fortunate to be part of this class. A lot of people are benefited, and a lot of testimonies I receive every day from people who learned this graphic designing from me, and right now they are making money from this skill. Graphic designing is now becoming one of the lucrative skills that you can have as a student, a university student, someone at home who is looking for a skill to learn. So count yourself fortunate to be part of this class. Thank you very much, and see you later in our next video. Bye.